Well, today on the Home Bartender with Anne, we are making you a Sexpert. That's right, you will know everything you need to know about the Sexpert right after I give you the ingredients coming up next. You will need a ½ ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice, a ½ ounce of passion fruit syrup, a ½ ounce of velvet Falernum, 1½ ounces of Peruvian Pisco, and a ½ ounce of gin. We're also going to use 6 drops of Bitterman's Burlesque bitters, and you can garnish with a hibiscus flower if you can find it, but an alternative could be like a dried fresh lemon wheel. Today I'm going to garnish with a lemon rind and a cherry. Today's cocktail is from the Smuggler's Cove book. It was created in honor of author Susie Bright's book release party that they had at Smuggler's Cove. And if you don't know who Susie Bright is, Google that with your partner. Let's start today with the passion fruit syrup. We're going to have ½ ounce of that, ½ ounce of velvet Falernum. I'm going to link the passion fruit syrup, how to make the passion fruit syrup. I have a video for that, and I'll link that at the end of today's video. Next, we'll have a ½ ounce of lemon juice, ½ ounce of Hendrick's gin. I'm using Hendrick's today because it's a garden style gin, and I think it's going to go really nice with the Pisco, which I'm going to add now. And we will have an ounce and a half of that. Let's get 6 drops of these bitters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And some ice, and then just shake it up. All right. Let's get our coupe, get this over the top. Next, I have my little garnish here, just like that. And that is a Sexpert. I have had this cocktail before, but it's been a little while. So let me take this off and I will try it. It's not as tart as I remember it being. Maybe the first time I made it with too much passion fruit syrup, or maybe a little bit too much lemon juice, but it's really nice this time. It does have a quick evolution. It does start with the passion fruit, but that does leave pretty quickly. I get the Pisco, but just slightly. That wine grape taste is really there. I have tried this Pisco on its own, and from what I read about Pisco's history, at least in Peru, is that it has more of an alcohol flavor and the grapes come second. But I would agree with that for this in particular Pisco. The last time I made this drink, I made it with Encanto Pisco. These are 2 Piscos that do come from Peru, and I remember the Encanto being a little sweeter than this one, but this Machu Pisco is a bit more herbal, so it does go really well with that garden style Hendrick's gin that I used. This Pisco was created by 2 sisters, and I love to support female-driven products. They make 3 different varieties, and I hope to try them all at some point. It's very, very lightly spicy and nutty on the back end with the Falernum in there. I can taste that. It finishes off with really sweet notes, and it's very different from any tiki-style cocktail that I have had in a very long time, which for me actually is quite refreshing because I taste a lot of tiki cocktails. Tell me in the comments if you even like Pisco. What do you usually use in your Pisco sours, for instance? What other cocktails do you like to make with Pisco? I'd really like to know that actually in the comments. I'm always looking for new recipes, and I'd love it if you would share those with me. That's it for today. That's the Sexpert, people. I'll make another fun cocktail with you next Friday at my home bar here. See you then. Be well.